All right, we got the one and only G5 on Real Talk with Nick. Talk to me, man, as we address what's been going on with the New York Knicks for these past 6 games when we speak it out of the preseason.
Preseason is over. Knicks did what they had to do as the preseason. They let Karl Anthony Towns show that he could do what he could do. Him and JB, you see why they put that together.
So elaborate on that. Why you think they
put that together? That's the yin and the yang right now. Like they doing that to show it that they can do it. It's just the other players that's around that they needed to get forniated in the game. So they did that. They let these other guys play, and they got theirs. The last game we lost by 1 point. And it wasn't on nobody. Because the ones I was looking at.
Let me tell you something. We lost that game because of Mikalbridges, man.
If you say so.
My man.
Why you say he lost?
Okay, because he only scored 8 points, right?
Yeah. 14,
he shot
14. Oh, no.
8 points. 3 rebounds.
Okay.
2 assists.
Okay.
2 for 12 in the field and 0 for 10 behind the arc.
And they played them 32 minutes.
0 for 10 behind the arc.
And they played them 32 minutes for no reason.
So for all you Julius Randle lovers out there who think I was just picking on a particular player, y'all see that we got a new one.
It's not a new one because you can't put him there in a final preseason game where he's not even supposed to be on the court.
Why he's not supposed to be on the court?
Because it's the last preseason game. Give that time to the motherfucking niggas that need it. We know what you're capable of doing.
Well, it looks like he needs it.
Nah, he don't need nothing.
When you're shooting 0 for 10 behind the arc and 2 for 12, it looked like you need to catch up for what you was not doing during the off season.
It's a preseason game. You gotta understand man. It's preseason. It ain't like it's the season opener. It ain't none of that. That's a straight preseason, boring ass preseason game.
So you trying to say that during the preseason, players ain't going as hard?
They not going hard. They time just to warm up.
All right, so if this they time just to
the Knicks was the only team that played most of their starters on the last final game of the preseason. The Lakers didn't even fucking do that. Lakers got blown out by 56 points.
I'm not concerned with the Lakers.
I'm just saying.
And when we speak of Charlotte, right? Because we played the Charlotte, I believe Tom Thibodeau had his whole starting sitting down practically. He had the second unit running.
Their ass.
All right, so you just said that.
Point. You got to put the starters in. You can't let the starters get all those minutes. Karl Anthony Towns scored mad points. Brunson said they had scored 25 in the preseason, but he don't need to do. It's just things that they didn't need to do. But I know why they did it, because they had to get everybody acquainted with Karl Anthony Towns. But I would like to have seen more of them young boys ball out the way they balled out the last game.
Listen.
We played against Charlotte and we won that game. That game was so fucking interesting with Magic. That's the last 6 on the bench.
So I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the majority of the Knick Nation. When are we supposed to complain and worry about a player lack of ball?
Halfway through the season at least.
That's what I thought.
Give somebody some time to play ball.
Oh,
like
okay.
you judging a man and ain't even start the season yet. He never played in the Knick uniform. You can't really take what you see for preseason and torch him now. It's too early for that. Then that's just going to be a hater. Because that's all it's going to look like. You hate him. Because you ain't even giving the man a chance to ball. Give him a time to ball. Let him ball. Now, if you see that 10 games in, then you can go ham on the nigga.
Okay, so 10 games in.
10 games in.
In a regular season.
In the regular season.
So you...
Yeah, the first 10. That's when you can start judging them.
Okay.
Then you can tell what they're going to do. Right now, you can't tell shit. You can't tell nothing. You don't even know what he was doing. He probably was out there just bullshit. Well, he was
bullshit.
He wasn't supposed to be playing. If 44 didn't get injured, that nigga wouldn't have been playing that many minutes.
Listen,
if that guy
the game doesn't change, bro.
It changes.
And if you're telling me that players is not going that hard, then that means he should have been making his shots because there was no defense being played on him because this is a preseason game. If that's the mindset, then why your man shooting 0 for 10 behind the arc, 2 for 12 in the field?
It's the last game of preseason.
No, it's unacceptable, man.
Everybody else that's on these courts trying to get a roster spot. It ain't for your star players that you got there that you know they ain't going nowhere, they ain't getting pushed out the league or going to the G League or have to go overseas. You got kids out there right now that's sitting there bowling their life out trying to get on an NBA team, which you already on. If 44 didn't get injured, trust me, he would not have been playing 30-something minutes and having to take that many shots.
Okay. If I sit you down, right? Or let's say you sit me down, you're my teacher, right? And you give me a pretest, right? Right? If you give me a pretest and I score 40 points on the pretest, and tomorrow is the actual exam,
and then you flop.
Would you beat? No, before the flop.
You could score 40.
You didn't even let me finish the question, brother. You're not letting me, man. If I score 40 points on a pretest, you as a teacher, and tomorrow's the actual test, would you be concerned?
Preseason game.
Would you be concerned?
No, you know why? Because it's a preseason game. Nobody cares about preseason, Nick. You worrying about something that don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. That's getting out there warming up, trying out new schemes. That's all they doing. They don't care about that damn win. You think really Tibbs gave a fuck about those games? No. He more cared about those new guys he got on this team. They got to figure out where they're going to go, what rotation spot they get in, where they fit in at. Because I know my core five already. He already know that. The whole NBA scared of the fucking core five of the Knicks. And he's one of them. If he did it in Brooklyn, what you think he going to come to the Knicks and do less? What you're not understanding, Nick, is the guy's coming from a team where he had to be the guy. Now he's going back to another team where he's not going to be the guy. You got two players ahead of you. That's automatically going to get the ball before Bridges even get the fucking ball. He went right back from when he was in Phoenix. The role he had to play in Phoenix is the role he's gonna have to play now in the Knicks. When he went to Brooklyn, he had a bigger role so he could score more. The ball's in his hand now. It ain't gonna be in his hand like that.
Now I'm gonna answer that question you just threw at me, right? Okay. You asked me, do I think he's gonna go to Brooklyn, put in all that work? I think he was shooting 39% out there in Brooklyn.
Like I said.
And then come to New York. Hold up, I'm going to answer your question. You just threw a question at me, man.
But it's a different role.
All right, we got that. We got that. We got that.
Don't try to judge somebody
we
for
got that.
That's
Listen,
a preseason
sip
game
the coffee. Sip the coffee while I elaborate on what you just threw at me.
Now I guess
you just threw at me. Listen, you just asked me.
I guess I'm going to be a McBride fan.
Listen, you just asked me why would this guy, when we speak of Mikal Bridges, go to Brooklyn and put in that work and then come to New York.
And don't have to put in that work. And don't have to put in that work.
Listen.
Sorry.
There's a lot of players that play good on other teams. And then all of a sudden, when they put on that blue and orange, they flop. They flop. Get out of here. They flop. Everybody want to say the Knicks suck. We're going to stop saying that shit, too. We don't stop saying that shit. No, motherfuckers just don't have the heart to wear that blue and orange. See, when they on other teams and they come to the Garden and shit, they show out. They like to be called the villain. They like to hear the boos. It feels good to come to the Garden as the opposition and bust our ass. Oh, it's easy. But, for instance, if Reggie Miller was a Knick, do you think we would have ever seen that chokehold? Nada. We wouldn't have seen that shit. These niggas croaked when they put on the blue and orange.
You going totally left.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you because you talking about past shit. I don't give a fuck what these players do on other teams. I want to know what the fuck they doing right now.
You're looking for content
right now,
and you can't find content off of preseason, bro.
Listen.
Just drop that.
Listen.
Worry about the season opener. Worry about that. That's what you need to be thinking about. Not worrying about.
I am worrying about the season opener. I am worrying about the season opener.
All right. So we lose a player that we needed on the Knicks. I don't even see you talking about number 44 that just got injured and he is done. Like done. And he was gonna be a threat for us on that outside 3-point line like Divincenzo was. We just lost that. Now we gotta figure out who we gonna get that get us some threes. Because we really ain't got nobody that's a 3-point shooter.
Besides Cat.
Cat's the center.
I know that.
Play his position.
I know that.
Cat got to play his position. I understand he can stretch out to the there. I don't want Cat out there all day long, bro. So I don't need him shooting 10 threes, 5 threes. I need somebody with 10 threes.
So it's time for
Bridges was out there shooting 10 threes. That's why he missed them.
So it's time.
That's a role he's not even used to playing.
So it's time for
it's not even his time.
It's time for two players to step up.
It's not even his fucking position to shoot 10 threes a game. Mikal Bridges in his whole career never shot 10 threes a game. You're telling the man to do something that he's not used to doing. See, that's what you need to understand.
Have you ever shot 0 for 10?
How can he?
Has he ever done it?
If they gave him an opportunity in Brooklyn, he probably went 0 for 10. Nigga.
Come on, don't come to New York and wear the blue and orange and stink it up like that.
And think
we ain't gonna sit here. Listen, bro.
I'm tired of you.
Listen, bro.
Stinking it up.
He's stinking it up.
So what
It's been 6 games. What's his average for the 6 games? Mikal Bridges.
How about OG then?
We're not talking. Let's talk about OG since you want to use OG as an scapegoat. OG just scored 14 points
what the fuck
on the Wizards, and he played defense.
What is 14?
And he plays defense. He's playing both ends of the floor.
He playing. They playing defense?
Hells no. That's all. No. He is playing defense.
That's how
but offense, no. He is playing defense. I'm correcting myself. But he's not.
Listen to what you said.
Offensive threat.
You're trying to be.
Why would you throw OG Anunoby out there when we're talking about Mikal Bridges?
And Mikal Bridges ain't an offensive threat neither. Never been. He's been a defensive player. He's a two-way player.
He's not an offensive threat, but he's shooting 39% out in Brooklyn.
What the fuck is that? When I got to shoot all the threes, of course. What the 39%? What's 39? Julius was 39. Nigga, that don't mean shit. 39 ain't shit. You acting like the nigga 48 or some shit.
Julius was not no 39% from the field, bro.
He was 31. What's the fucking 7-point difference?
Come on, man. If I owe you $7, you gonna know about that shit.
It doesn't matter about the bullshit.
If I owe you $17 and give you 10, you're gonna be crying about the 7. So we're not gonna share. Come on, man. Yeah, Google's your friend.
Somebody off a preseason that nobody cares about. That spot is solidified, nigga. I ain't gotta go out there and score 30. I don't have to do it. That's what you don't understand, nigga. He don't gotta do it. I don't gotta go out there and score all these points. Let these other niggas do it.
Then why attempt to shoot?
What? Because Tibbs tell me I have to shoot 10. I have to shoot 10.
So let me just shoot it, and if it goes in, I don't give a fuck. Come on, man.
It don't matter.
Stop
it doesn't matter,
man.
Bro.
Listen.
All that shit don't matter. Everybody's gonna tell you the same thing, nigga. None of this preseason shit matters. It doesn't matter. This is just to warm them up, to get them ready for the season to start. Niggas ain't even in their flow yet. He's not even in his flow. When you sit them down, the whole starting 5 sit down the game before. All of them sit down, nigga. You got the whole bench go in there and win a game by themselves. I know what Tibbs is doing. Tibbs is trying to see who out of this other crew. I'm not worrying about these 5. They can stink the fuck up. I need my bench to see who I need to put in this rotation to keep me going when my team is off the bench. When my 5 is sitting down, I know that next 5 on that court is going to do their thing. Daddy A.
That's my man right there.
Don't get too hype about him. See, this is what I'm talking about.
You mean don't get too hype? See, you want to you want to praise the undesirable
because he's a rookie.
And listen, you want to praise the undesirable
because he came from the G League.
Okay,
don't mean push him up here already, and then you put in players that deserve their name and their name is solidified in the NBA. You're trying to put them down.
See, that's the problem. We going for big names instead of going for the performance, man.
The performance, nigga, what performance? What performance? He went out there and do what he's supposed to have did. That's not a performance. He scored 10 points in 17 minutes. Good. That's good.
Okay, let's see if you have that same energy on Tuesday, game open against the Boston Celtics. He's
not even going to touch the court. This is what I'm trying to tell you. He's not getting on the court. So you're talking about players that's not gonna. Him and the rookie is not gonna get on that court. They're not touching that basketball court that day. They're not.
But the 0 for 10 guy is, right?
He's gonna cut. Obviously, he's a starter. He's a starter.
Exactly, and that's
he's
why.
A starter.
And that's why I got concerns.
I guarantee you, he dropped 27 points on that game. Why? Because it's competition now, nigga. Now I can pull. I'm here for a reason to stop Brooklyn, to stop Boston. This is my job. I'm gonna do my job. My job is to stop Boston. Him and OG job is to get the 2 bigs on their team, and then Cat's gonna have to deal with what he got to deal with. Brunson's gonna have to deal with what he got to deal with. It's a different game.
Listen,
once that season, go off, you're going to see a different game. He's not even seeing the ball like that. He's not a nigga that sit in the corner and wait for the jump shot, bro. Bridges is not that. You want Bridges to sit in the corner and wait. He's not that player. That's never been his game. I'm a miss too, because, nigga, that's not my game. I'm playing out of my position.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks for a guy who shoots 0 for 10, 2 for 12, 8 points.
You saying that?
3 rebounds.
You saying that, but you're still happy when they traded for him.
Yeah, because I ain't expect 0 for 10. I expect 10 for 0.
Like, nigga,
I'm going to tell you what I thought. I expect 10 for 0 behind the arc.
He never shot that
I expected 18 points.
How?
But
I
get it.
I
get it.
So how about the other first 3 games?
I get it.
20-something points. I don't see you talking about that.
Is Mikal Bridges the new Julius? Is Mikal Bridges the new Julius?
You can't do that, dog.
Is he the new? Listen.
Dog,
a day's going to come when y'all going to see jalenbrunson stink it up, and y'all going to see me getting his ass, and you're going to be happy. When that day comes, you're going to offer me coffee, G5.
No, I'm not.
You're going to say, Nick, you want coffee on me. That's when you're going to offer me coffee. Because you think I'm being biased, man. I talks about any player who stink it up.
Nick, all you trying to do is look for players to sit there and talk about, and you picking the wrong one now. Now I'm going to tell you straight up, you had your point with Julius.
Now I have my point with Julius.
You had a point. You had the fans with you. Don't go there now, and it's not even a game in, bro. I'm trying to warn you early. I'm telling you early.
Can I have a sip of that coffee, man?
That bullshit.
Can I have a sip of that coffee, man?
If you don't, you're gonna regret.
Can I have a sip of that coffee? What the fuck?
I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. You wilding out.
Huh?
Don't put me. Don't even speak the boy's name. Don't speak his name. Don't do that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, G5.
Because you're gonna have a time with
come Tuesday. If this man stick it up,
when cats stink it up, you ain't gonna say nothing.
Why I'm not?
Because you not.
Listen, if he stick it up 3-4 games, I'm gonna say
Cat
something.
is gonna stink it up eventually.
And then eventually I'm gonna get in his ass.
Now.
I'm gonna get in his ass.
Preseason.
If Cat was stinking it up.
Listen, like I said, the first 3 games, the boy scored 20-something points. I don't see you talking about that. You have one game, the last game of the fucking preseason. You want to go at him for the last game of the preseason when he's not even supposed to be on the court? When he's supposed to let these fucking rookies and these kids trying to get deals to show other teams that I could ball and
Mikal Bridges been stinking it up since preseason started.
No, you didn't. You lying.
Stop it.
No,
he hasn't been doing anything. Right
now
before
he
when we came out here, you told me OG Anunoby ain't do shit. I had to remind you, OG Anunoby scored 14 points.
What the fuck is 14 points for OG Anunoby?
You wildin'.
This is my whole point with you.
You wildin'.
If you satisfied with 14, you like niggas to get 14 points and you happy with that.
And you like niggas to score 0 for 10 behind the arc, 8 points,
because it's
2 for 12 from the field, and you're happy with that.
No, we not. Nobody has.
You're happy with that.
Nobody cares about that. Only person that cares about that is the person that's trying to make a content out of nothing. That's Nickavelli. Everybody else ain't caring. Why? Because we know it's preseason. We know it's preseason. We know this the last game. He ain't even supposed to have been out there 32 minutes. You seen another guy just get in.
So what you gonna wait? You gonna wait to April to start complaining about this motherfucker?
No, I'm not gonna complain at all because there's nothing to complain about. There's nothing to complain about. I didn't expect Bridges to come to New York. Once we got rid of Julius Randle, nigga, even if we kept Julius Randle, you really thought Bridges was gonna see the ball? I'm trying to tell you something, bro. He's going to have to work to get his points. He's going to have to move around. He can't. It's the ball ain't going to be in his hand. There ain't going to be that many set plays for him. It's really not. So what you're saying, and the reality is 2 different things. Understand if he was JB right now, he came over and he was JB and JB position and JB stature, then you could be like, oh shit, we fucked up. Or if Cat came out there and stunk it up, then you could talk shit. You can't talk shit about the person that don't even get, that's like the 4th highest player on the team. He's not even the highest, he's the 4th. He's there for a fucking season. What you think, the boy ain't gonna ball out? This is what you're not understanding. This is his season that he needs the ball out.
And so far, we're not seeing.
No, I'm not seeing nothing because he's not doing nothing. Tibbs is not letting them do anything. Tibbs don't care. Go out there and shoot some threes. I need you to go shoot 10 threes today. That's all. I don't care if you make them or miss them.
Okay.
Shoot them.
You believe that shit if you want.
Shoot 10 threes.
You believe that shit if you want.
I believe it because we just lost the one person that we had to shoot threes. Number 44 was going to be our three-point shooter. He showed it when he played every preseason game. I am the guy that y'all going to go to when y'all need that three-point.
Then why Rick Brunson wasn't a head coach? If you saying Tom Thibodeau don't give a fuck about the preseason game or just go out there warm up shoot, then why Rick Brunson wasn't the head coach of these preseason games? Why should Thibs even?
Because I have new players on the team, bro. I gotta get accentuated with my team. You saying Rick Brunson ain't got shit to do with this?
Okay.
This ain't got nothing to do with it.
All right.
You want to talk? Let's talk about how the motherfucking niggas cooked them. Let's say that. You want to talk, son? You want to get content? You want to see Divincenzo? You seen what he did? See
I saw Divincenzo. Yeah. I was gonna get with that.
So
all
that's
right.
worth talking about.
No, all that 0 for 10 is worth. We can add on to that.
Bro,
but don't tell me what's worth talking about when somebody from an all-star from Brooklyn come to New York and shoot 0 for 10.
Nobody cares about that.
And y'all motherfuckers gonna wait till April.
Tell me to go out there and just throw up 10 threes because I need you to throw up 10 threes and I don't want the job to be the three-point shooter. I'm gonna miss 10 threes too, nigga. On purpose, nigga, because I don't want this job.
You sound crazy.
You not gonna put me.
Let's go back to the store. I think they ain't putting no sugar in your shit. They ain't putting no sugar. They ain't putting no sugar in your goddamn coffee. Something is wrong with the coffee. Hey, what's going on? I mean, goddamn. Something is wrong with the goddamn coffee, bro. Come on, man. I finished mine. You still sipping on that same shit. That's some strong shit right there. If you telling me Tom Thibodeau don't care about what took place preseason, and he told Mikal Bridges to shoot 10 fucking threes, we don't care whether it goes in or not. You just, come on, man. I'm hearing you.
If you sit there and I took out the one person that I thought was going to be the one to shoot my threes for me, get a shoulder injury, and his shoulder injury is just as bad as Julius Randle's, and they kick him off the team the next day, like, nigga, get out of here, you waved. Now, I need you. Somebody got to step up and shoot these threes today. I know you can't do it. I know you can't do it. I know you can't do it. But how about you? You shoot some threes. You can get hot kind of pass. But if I don't want the job, and I know that's what, if I succeed and hit 5 out of them 6, 10 threes, I'm going to be called be shooting threes all year. That's where my points is going to come from.
Oh, so I get it.
If I don't want to roll like Divincenzo,
let me fuck up.
Let me not get that role, because regardless of what, I'm still going to be a starter. I'm still going to be me regardless.
Oh, I get it now. So you saying Mikal Bridges missed all them 3 points from behind the arc because he didn't want the role.
He didn't care.
He didn't care.
He didn't care.
Okay.
That's what it is. He just shot him to shoot him. It ain't like he cared or if I make it.
So he shot 0 for 10 and then sat on the bench.
You said somebody that we just signed, like a new rookie or something, goes 0 for 10. Oh my God, we got a problem. You talking about somebody that's not even going to be in the season shooting 10 threes in the fucking season, bro. That man is not shooting 10 3-pointers in an NBA game. I promise you that.
So how many you think he gonna shoot?
He's not shooting no fucking 10. Do you understand what shooting 10 threes is? You know what player caliber that you got to be shooting 10 threes a game? You have to be a Divincenzo. You have to be a Thompson. You have to be those type of players, bro. It's not no regular players shooting no threes when I could go to the basket and get 2. And we know McBride could go to the basket.
Then why was he 2 for 12?
Bro, first, what you're not understanding is I don't care about the game.
And neither does Mikal Bridges so far.
I don't care about
you and Mikal Bridges got something in common. Y'all both don't care about the game.
Nobody cares about preseason.
Okay.
You the only nigga
Okay, I'm the only one. All right.
I ain't hear nothing about
all right, I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
0 for 10 and 3 points, and we lose by a point. Do them 0 for 10 mean shit if we lose by a point?
Okay, we could have won, and I still.
It don't matter. We could have
won. Listen,
we don't need a preseason win. We getting the championship with a preseason win.
Listen,
are we getting any?
Sip that coffee, man.
No, we not.
It already don't taste good. Now you want the shit to be cold too.
Like you
sip the fucking coffee while it's warm, man. Let's moving on. Divincenzo. Let's talk about that controversial incident that went down between Divincenzo and Rick Brunson.
Somebody didn't want to leave, and they didn't want to give him the role he wanted, and we found out Rick Brunson is the reason why.
I also heard that Tom Thibodeau was getting in Divincenzo ass saying that he couldn't finish.
Well, he showed him wrong.
And that's why he, got the N1
They didn't give him a chance to finish. He wanted to sit in the corner shooting threes all season. That's all he wanted them for. See, what you need to understand is what I'm trying to tell you is Tibbs playing a system game. Nigga, I need you to do this, and this is your job. He's like, I do more than just sit here and shoot a three. Now I could be effective slashing. He showed it plenty of times.
If you're telling me that Tom Thibodeau mindset is like that, then we need to get Mark Jackson ASAP.
Why?
With a stack of Bibles.
For a nigga that has
with a stack of Bibles so we could be blessed along the way with his coaching.
Mark Jackson would have did what he did last season?
Come on,
no way possible. There's no way possible that Mark Jackson would do what Tibbs did last year with the team he had, bro. There's no way. You got to understand, Tibbs got them boys playing. Them boys ain't playing. Tibbs told them a system, told them this is what I want. Everybody riding along with the system, riding along with what Tibbs believes in. And that's why the Knicks are successful, because everybody's on the same page. It ain't about who, what, where, and how. When you have somebody that don't want to play the role, I got to get you the fuck out of here. That's why Divincenzo had to get the fuck out of here. Divincenzo wasn't even supposed to be a Knick. He's supposed to be right where he's at last season. The Knicks cut their throat and stole their player because they was going to sign him. The Timberwolves wanted him last season. That was, the Knicks offered them more money. Okay? And that was because of who? Rick Bronson. Saying, put him with my son. I guarantee you we do good. Other than that, they was not going to give him that money. That's why they didn't care. Oh, you want that? Okay, you know what? We know what y'all want. We want Karl Anthony Towns. Here, give it, take him. Once they threw him in that trade, it was like, we'll take anybody else. We don't care. We want him. We want him. We don't even give a fuck about Julius Randle. Julius ain't signing with us. They already know that. Julius ain't signing with them. Julius trying to go back to a top team.
And speaking of Julius, when Divincenzo was arguing with Rick Brunson, you seen how Julius Randle was laughing, instigating that whole shit?
As I would too.
Did you see that shit? You see
laughed.
how that motherfucker went out to Minnesota and all of a sudden he loved the city and all that shit? Did you see that?
I'm telling you, it's a business.
Did you see that? Okay.
It's a business.
Well, guess what?
You can take it salty and you can take it nice.
Well, guess what?
At least he ain't act like no cat, like Cat did. Cat acted like a little bitch.
I act like a bitch. Nigga just got to New York and already you calling him a bitch. But
like
we want to talk about me rushing the gun with mikalbridges and on his preseason game.
To the Knicks, he acted like a bitch, bro.
Talk to me. Who he scratched? Who he scratched in the face? Who? How he act like a bitch? Who?
He was mad.
Who?
He was mad. You think Cat wanted to leave? No, Cat did not want to go nowhere. Cat wanted to stay there because they just went to the NBA. They just went to the finals, the Western Conference Finals. Of course he don't want to leave. The next step is the finals. If you keep the team together, they didn't keep them together. They have a different mind state. They know what they want. They know what they're trying to do. Truthfully, they won in that pick. Do you see the depth they got? Do you see the game that's a totally different game over there. They're like the second top team now, predicted to be in the West, just because of one move. And it ain't even Julius. Because Julius, he went out there and played one game. One preseason game. And cooked. And cooked. Now you look at that. Look at the Knicks. We got our Knicks. I'm looking at the Knicks. I don't care about nothing else. You worrying about some preseason shit. My preseason was...
No, I'm worrying about his performance.
I don't care.
And I don't want that performance.
Listen, I don't care about the performance. When I
spill into the regular season.
I seen his regular season 5 seasons ago. I already know what he's gonna do, what he's capable of doing. I don't need to know. I don't need to worry about him. I don't care about that. I need to know about the new niggas we just got. That's what I was worrying about. That's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see our draft pick. That they say, oh, he's a steal in the draft. He was the steal of the draft. Between him and the Lakers, they got the 2 best players out the whole fucking draft. Connect and him, because that boy's a baller. And Julius, and let JB get injured, nigga. It's over. It's over if JB get injured. We know we got that backup for him. They're gonna put him and McBride together. McBride playing the 2 now.
If JB gets injured, we got
who you got?
Got that white boy.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm more worried about. I'm not worrying about nobody that been in the season 5 years. I'm looking at what we did to help our point guard because we didn't have no backup. We know McBride can't be the backup point guard. He's a hell of a 2 guard. Now you see the difference when you put him at that 2. You see the difference of the game he plays at the 2, not at the 1. These niggas, they want to play players out of their positions and thinking they're going to be something. When you playing a player out of their position, they're not going to be what they want. Karl Anthony Towns playing the center. We know Karl Anthony Towns is a 4 guard. Been a 4 his whole career.
He could play a stretch 4 or stretch 5.
Leave him at the 4, brother. See, that's the difference. Leave him at the 4, but then who you going to take off? Who you going to kick off? But leave him at the 4. That's my problem. We ain't got a center. Well, actually, we do. And I believe he's going to start center eventually.
Mitchell Robinson.
No.
Who you talking about?
Talk about our draft pick that we got from overseas, man. Number 55.
55. Oh, he's nasty.
Okay, he's gonna be. It's gonna be his time to shine. Like Hardestein got his light. He's gonna get that light, and when he get that light, he's gonna use it to the right of his ability. You heard it here first from me. I'm letting y'all know that now.
We also heard it first from you that 0 for 10 behind the arc.
Don't mean shit.
Don't mean shit during
watching
preseason.
The first 10 games,
okay,
you're gonna see he's not gonna shoot 10 threes a game. That's not his job. I need you to understand.
Okay, is it possible that mikalbridges shot 10 threes to get warmed up, or the first one ain't go in? Let me at least make 3.
No.
So you think he was just shooting just? I get it.
If your coach tell you, nigga, I need you to go out there and shoot 10 to 15 3-pointers. Every opportunity I get to shoot a 3, I gotta shoot the 3. I'm gonna shoot the 3. That's what my job is today, is to go out there and to chuck up 3s. It's that simple, bro. My job is to go up there to chuck up 3s, I'm gonna chuck up the 3s for the day. It's not my game. This is not what I'm good at. I'm not normally waiting for the ball in the corner till you pass it to me and then me shooting a 3. I'm used to getting to the ball, getting a little bit of rhythm, and then get my shot.
Then once again, why was he 2 for 12?
Because he wasn't.
Oh, I got it. It was okay.
Like I told you, he wasn't even supposed to be on the court. None of the starters supposed to have been on that last court game. They supposed to have did what they did the game before. Let the other niggas come out and let them go. You had a good thing going when you did it the last game. When we beat the whole starting 5 for Charlotte with just the bench. You should have did that again. Run it back. Run it back. My players don't need it. Run it back. Run that back. Let me see how these kids do, because this is what the Knicks gonna need, the bench. I ain't worrying about the starting 5 because I still got Bridges. He missed the 3, okay. Cat get the rebound. Pursuer get the rebound. It ain't no problem with that. Hart get the rebound. OG get the rebound. I got 4 niggas that are rebounding guards, nigga. So why the fuck you think he really cares? Shoot the 10, nigga. I'm telling you what it was told.
I'm telling you, unless you know something I don't know and you part of the staff, you sitting besides Tom Thibodeau.
Shoot 10, bro. Listen.
Okay. All right.
What's his name left?
We got G5 on Real Talk with Nick saying that Tom Thibodeau didn't look happy when he saw mikalbridges shoot 0 for 10.
You would have set him down a long time ago, brother. We know one thing you ain't gonna sit here and do is insult your fucking coach that you know when a nigga missed 2 shots, he's sitting your dumb ass down. So stop it. Obviously, they told him to go out there and shoot 10 threes because they kept him in the game for 32 fucking minutes. There's no way I'm gonna go all these zeros and still be on the court. Not with Tibbs, you're not doing that, bro.
No. Not with Mark Jackson, you're not doing that. With Tom Thibodeau, that sounds like something he would do.
How? When? When
did you ever sound like something he would do?
When did you ever see Tibbs?
Come on now.
Play a nigga that's not scoring. Tibbs would let a nigga make 3 shots and sit his ass down. What are you talking about,
Mark
bro?
Jackson, if you're listening, we need you and your stack of Bibles to New York ASAP. We need you ASAP.
What, we can lose?
We need you ASAP, Mark Jackson, with a stack of Bibles. So these motherfuckers get a prayer in the mix of learning how to play the game, man.
Nigga, what are you talking about, Nick?
You know what I'm talking about.
Mark Jackson is nowhere compared to a fucking Tibbs, bro.
We're not doing this.
Yes, we're gonna go there.
Don't make me push the button like it's World War III and end this shit right here. You're not gonna tell me Tom Thibodeau is a better coach than Mark Jackson.
Yes. Yes, he's well.
You're not gonna tell me that.
Yes, I can tell you that. You know why I'm gonna tell you that? Because he's been coaching his whole fucking career.
Come on, let's get some
Jackson
coffee.
only. No.
Let's get some coffee.
No.
Let's get. I don't know what's in that shit you sipping on.
For 4 years and got kicked the fuck out, and they win a championship after he go. Cut your shit, bro. Just because he's black, don't think that he's better than Tim.
Don't play that race car shit.
I'm gonna play the race car.
Don't play that. I ain't say nothing about. See, come on now.
I like your Skellies. I like that pink one. That one's fire. Like I was saying, goddamn brother.
She thought you was trying to rap to a girl, man.
Nah,
you say, yeah.
I just said I like your pink.
Yeah, but you see how she reacted? Talking about I like it too. Nobody ain't asked you that.
Bro,
you see how it feels? No, see, I call shit out. I mean, this is in your defense. I'm just saying.
I don't care.
You ask a female, you like her pink.
I like her thing. That's all.
And then the other one can talk about I like it too. Nobody what?
She should.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
As she should.
Yeah. I'm not going against you.
She's wearing it.
I'm not going. Yeah, but the girl who said I like it too wasn't it?
I was talking to the one that said I like it too. I wasn't talking to
all right, I can't even talk in your defense.
No,
you so used to me going against you.
I'm telling you.
You don't even know when a brother trying to uplift you. But where was I at? I was with Mark Jackson being a better coach than Tom Thibodeau. With the Bible or without the Bible, he's a better coach.
Where?
Cut it out.
Where?
Cut it out.
Do you see Mark Jackson a better coach, a man that has been coaching the NBA for over 8 years?
And I ain't talking about Sunday games either, man. I'm talking about, stop it.
He never got a job after he lost one team.
Stop it.
He only coached one team in his
You know why Mark Jackson lost the job?
He's a player.
Because of political reasons. I'm talking about what we just seen walk by here, who you gave a compliment to. That shit, that Laverne and Shirley shit.
No.
That's why he got fired. Come on,
stop
man.
Making up your own comments.
Nah, you're doing that.
No, I'm not.
You're doing that. You sitting here telling me that Mark Jackson is not a better player, is not a better coach than Tom Thibodeau. Okay.
How you gonna sit there and say he's a better? First of all, let me put you on, brother.
Put me on.
Mark Jackson would not have got the Knicks a 50+ win with the team that we had last year. Understand what I'm telling you, bro. He would not get them to play that game, bro. What you seem to understand is it's a system in the Knicks fucking game right now, bro. And Tibbs is the reason for the system. And it started off with Julius Randle. Then everybody else had to come aboard. And after everybody else came aboard, you can't say that Tibbs is a whack coach when nigga he got the Knicks where they got him at. This is what I keep telling you.
I'm not saying he's a whack coach. I'm not saying he's a whack coach. I'm saying that he's not as good as Mark Jackson.
He's better than Mark Jackson. His record speaks in volumes, brother. Stop insulting people and stop making your own fucking logic saying Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson ain't gonna do shit for the Knicks, bro.
You wildin', man. Come on, let's get some coffee, G. On me, baby.
Bro, what is Mark Jackson doing?
Listen, let's get some coffee.
What is Mark Jackson?
I don't know what the fuck is in this shit right here that got you talking like that. What's in that coffee cup? I don't know.
You tripping, bro. You fucking tripping.
Coffee on me.
You're a Knicks fan, bro.
No. You're not a Knicks fan.
How? How you gonna?
You're not a Knicks fan. I love my Knicks so much that
you want Tibbs to be going and go get Mark Jackson that have been coaching over 8 years and nobody on the team's gonna fuck with him, right? Nobody on the team gonna fuck with him.
I don't know about that part.
If you don't have the players,
calm down.
If you don't have players, you can't win a game. Case closed.
Calm down.
What you not understanding? You gonna say get Mark Jackson? He's better than Tibbs.
I think you had a scoop.
What record that he got that's better than Tibbs? Like, let's be truthful, bro. Stop fucking in with this lion cap and making shit up. You're making shit up. Mark Jackson is better than this. No, nigga. Mark Jackson just not as good as Ty Lue, nigga. They the same fucking thing, bro.
World War III as I push the button, nuclear time. And this interview's over. This motherfucker here, G5.
Come on.
He gets his early morning coffee. Who knows what the fuck is in that motherfucking cup right there? Stop that shit. Huh? Stop that.
Nigga, Ty Lue get a better job than he did, bro.
Listen.
Cut it out, bro.
Listen.
I get fired. He only coached one team in the NBA career, nigga. Like, let's be truthful, bro.
He's a player coach.
And he's only coached one team. And that was Steph Curry. He didn't get him to a championship. They got rid of him and got another coach that's better than him named Steve Kerr.
And it's over. Steve Kerr is not better than Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson did all the work. Steve Kerr took the motherfucking credit.
Bro,
listen, man, we're going to go to the store right now. We're going to get some coffee, man. We going to... Come on, man. Listen. The difference between me and you, baby, you're a people person.
No, I'm not.
You trying to go with the people.
I don't go with the people.
I go with. Listen, I'm a free thinker. I'm on some Kanye West shit. I'm on some Kanye West shit.
That tells me
before I went to the Diddy party. You know, listen, before I ain't never went to the Diddy. I ain't talking about that Kanye.
That's telling me
you right here is talking bullshit. If you're telling me that Tom Thibodeau is a better fit as a head coach than Mark Jackson,
yes, he is.
You wildin'.
In the whole NBA.
You wildin'.
In the whole NBA.
You wildin'. You the only Knicks fan who think that way.
No, I don't.
You the only one. You the only one.
Oh, you the only one that.
You the only one. You the only guy who's gonna come on Real Talk with Nick and tell me that Tom Thibodeau said, mikalbridges, go out there and shoot fucking 10 threes. And it doesn't matter if you make it or not.
Bro, he would have
just sweat. Just sweat. Let these rookies out here know what it looks like to sweat. Whether you make the come on, man.
Yes, man, yes. I know you don't want to believe it.
Nah.
Bro.
But I thank you for this content, though.
Listen, do you know how the NBA run? Do you know how these niggas get their points? They have a role. And when you do your role, your coach give you a role, you do your role to your best ability. Now, if I'm a coach and I tell my player, I need you today, I don't give a fuck if you miss or make. Shoot 10 threes. That's it. Shoot 10 threes. Make or miss. It's the last game in the preseason. I don't care. I need you to shoot 10 threes because that might be your role for the rest of the season. And I need you to get used to it.
So mikalbridges say, nah, being that I know what Tom Thibodeau's doing, he's trying to give me that Divincenzo role. Let me miss the fucking threes.
You never know. You never know, motherfucker. You
Listen,
never fucking know.
You see the store right here? You don't buy no motherfucking coffee from that store no more.
Yo, Nick,
because when you do that shit, you talk like this. And this is Real Talk with Nick with my boy G5.
And he's wild.
On a Sunday.
Everybody tell
all right, on a Sunday. You gonna make Pastor Nick put on the suit again. Hey, we ain't gonna buy no more fucking coffee from this store right here. We not doing that.
Because Nick drunk it.
We ain't doing that from that store right there. You see what it says gourmet right there?
If he thinks
we not gonna drink no more coffee from that store.
Tibbs, you wildin',
if you, oh my God,
his record do not show that.
No, come on. Now you're not being fair.
I'm being fair.
They're being, come on. You know he's blackballed.
Same thing like
Jordan
and LeBron.
You know he's blackballed.
Like Jordan and LeBron. If you can compare those two and you can say Jordan's better than LeBron any day because he got 6 chips and he got 4, then motherfucker Tibbs is a way better coach than motherfucking Mark Jackson because it's proven. He's been coaching 15 plus. Mark Jackson only coached 4 and got get the fuck out of here and never coached again, nigga, because you're not that good of a coach.
That's not why he got fired as a coach, bro. He got fired as a coach because of political shit. He got fired for what he said. No. And Mark Jackson, Bible or not, would not let mikalbridges shoot 0 for 10 because it's a preseason game.
And Tibbs ain't either.
No more coffee for you.
I promise you that. Tibbs.
It's been nice, y'all.
He sat down every fucking player in the Knicks. We had all these stars on the Knicks. You gonna tell me no? Come on, stop that bullshit, nigga. She said Julius down when Julius missed 3. All right,
we're gonna end this. Look, yellow cat. Right here. We need a yellow cat. Come here. No, yellow cat. I don't need you no more. Where you going? God damn. Yeah, we was gonna throw your ass in that yellow cat. Your ass is gonna get thrown in there.
No, you need
Listen, we're about to end this shit right now. I want to thank G5 for making this Sunday very interesting right here. You got G5 on Real Talk with Nick saying that Mark Jackson is not a better coach than Tom Thibodeau. We got G5 on Real Talk with Nick saying that Tom Thibodeau told mikalbridges to go out there and shoot 0 for 10.
Yeah, because anybody else could have set him down. We know it. Julius Randle missed 3 threes. Sit down, get off. Go take a seat. Go take a fucking seat. Divincenzo missed 3 threes. Go take a seat, nigga.
Oh, shit.
That's why you think he said, "Oh, I can't finish, right?
Oh,
I
shit.
can't finish, though, right?"
Yo.
Why you think he said that? Because they told him, "Sit your ass down. You ain't finishing, nigga."
Yo.
That's what he does.
Let me ask you something.
You talking about Ted?
Can I ask you something?
About no punk.
I want to know, can mikalbridges borrow that hat you got on your head? Because that shit says hustle, sleep, and repeat. That's what he needs to do so far.
All right.
Hustle, look, he didn't want me to school. Look how he moving around. Look, he gotta love it. Listen, and we out. Peace.